Hi everyone, welcome to day 9 of 41 days healing meditation challenge. So let's start our meditation. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, clasp your hands, cross your legs, take a deep inhale and then exhale. We'll do it for a couple of times. Take a deep inhale, exhale. One more time. Take a deep inhale, exhale. Focus on your breath. Focus on your breath. Observe your breath. Observe the air going through your nostrils and the air coming out of your nostrils. thoughts will be coming, but just try to be the observer of your thoughts. Only breath. Focus on only breath. I love myself. I take control of my life. I'm very optimistic. I take full responsibility of my life. Focus only on your breath. Just observe your breath. I am very peaceful. I invite calm. Just focus on your breath. Observe your breath. I am very powerful. I have the power within. Last 5 minutes. I am very self-disciplined. Last 2 minutes. Last 1 minute. Focus on your breath. Bring back your attention to your breath. Slowly bring your awareness back to your body. Last 30 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whenever you're comfortable, opening your eyes, rub your hands and place them on your eyes. Slowly open your eyes and look into your palms with a big smile. Appreciate yourself for making day 9 of 41 days meditation challenge. Whenever you're comfortable, take your time and come back. Bring your awareness. So let's begin our book reading. So yesterday we finished our book with chapter 2, Following My Inner Voice. So I'll just give a very brief overview of the chapter. So here the author, she started focusing on herself with self-help books and other spirituality related books, and she started to see so many changes in her life. And then she was also repeating affirmations. And so once all of a sudden she diagnosed with vaginal cancer, and she got a doubt, and she started getting a doubt that whatever she's doing, is it really correct or not. So then with the help of her teacher, she started working on her inner child, and it was a 24-hour process. She used to work completely on herself and detoxifying her body, her physical body, her emotional body. And then she would do some mirror work telling, I love myself. And she focused more on herself, and she was really consistent with what she was doing. And she started forgiving her parents, and she really started understanding, understanding what exactly was her issue with her resentment, and she started working on that. So that's a high level of chapter 2, and we'll start chapter 3. It's the power of your spoken words. Every day declare for yourself what you want in life. Declare it as though you have it. So the author is saying that every day when you wake up in the morning, just declare whatever you want in your life. Declare it as though you have it. Okay, I have a beautiful family. I have a peaceful life. I have a good career. I have a big house. I have a lot of bank balance. All these things. You just wake up in the morning and just declare it as though you have it. That's what the author is saying. That's the power of a spoken word. That is the power that we have from our words. The law of mind. There is a law of gravity, and there are several other physical laws like physics and electricity. We all know, right? Law of gravity. What is it? Anything we throw up, it's going to come down, whatever it is. There is no exception for it, right? Whatever you throw, it is going to come down. That is a law. What is a law? Whoever does it, at which position, at which place you do, at what time you do, what person does, it is applicable for everyone in the same way, right? That is called a law, right? So there are like so many different kinds of laws. So the author is telling there are also spiritual laws, like the law of cause and effect. What you give out comes back. What is one of the spiritual law? It says what you give out, you get back that. There is also a law of mind. So there is also a law for the mind. I don't know how it works in much the same way. What I don't know how the electricity works. I only know that when I flick the switch, the light comes on. So she's telling that there is also a law of mind. She doesn't know how it works. In similar way, when we switch on the light, we switch on, the light turns on. When we switch it off, the light turns off. The same way she's telling that there is also a law of mind. She doesn't know how it is, but there is a law. I believe that when we think a thought, or when we speak a word or a sentence, it somehow goes out from us into a law of mind and come back to us as an experience. So the author is telling that what is law of mind? She says that whenever we speak a word from our mouth, it comes out from the mouth, it goes into the mind, and it comes out as an experience. That is what she's telling. It's a law of mind. We are now beginning to learn the correlation between a mental and physical. We are beginning to understand how the mind works and that our thoughts are creative. So the author is telling they're just discovering, like, how our mind works, and how our words and thoughts work. Our thoughts speed through our mind very quickly, so it's difficult to shape them at first. So so the author is telling that our thoughts, so whatever thoughts we have it, they are very quick enough in the mind. So when we get a thought, it is very difficult to shape the thought. Our mouths, on the other hand, are slower. So if we can start editing our speech by listening to what we say and not letting negative things come out of our mouths, then we can begin to shape our thoughts. See, very beautiful, right? So the author is telling that our thoughts are very fast. Okay, so when we have any thought, so it is very difficult for the mind, to differentiate, okay, this is good, this is bad, and to differentiate what thought it is, because it's very fast. So on the other hand, the words that we speak out is on the slower side. So when you're speaking something, you have the time to think, what words we can choose to let it out from our mouth. In that way, we can only do or speak positive words, and edit our negative words. That way when we start editing our words, whatever we are speaking, we can begin to shape our thoughts, right? So in the beginning of the book, the author told that our thoughts define our reality, right? You can change, or you can create your life based on your thoughts. So here is one exercise. Initially the author was telling, like, you can change your life with thoughts, you can change and everything. The first exercise is this one. First, observe our words, whatever we are trying to let it out, whatever we are trying to speak out, edit them and try to speak only positive words. In that way, it is slowly going to change our thoughts. There is tremendous power in our spoken words, and many of us are not aware just how important they are. Let us consider words as the foundation of what we continually create in our lives. We use words all the time, yet we blabble away, seldom thinking about what we are truly saying or how we are saying. So the author is telling, whatever words we speak, it is very important. We can create our lives based on our words. We pay very little attention to the section of our words. In fact, most of us speak in negatives, right? Most of the time it's a negative, not the positive. As children, we taught grammar. We were taught to select words according to these rules of grammar. However, I have always found that the rules of grammar continuously change, and what was improper at one time is proper at the other time, or vice versa. So the author is telling that when we are children in the school, we were taught grammar, right? And we were taught, like, how to use this grammar and all. So the same way, sometimes using this is correct, sometimes using the other grammar is correct. So it depends, it changes, vice versa. On the other hand, I was not taught in school that my choice of words would have anything to do with what I would experience in life. We were never taught life lessons in school. We were only taught how, how to read this, how to read that, how to get good grades and all. But there is no life lesson. There is no real life experience that was taught. The same thing the author was telling. No one taught me that my thoughts were creative or that they could literally shape my life. Nobody taught me what I gave out in the form of words would return to me as an experience, right? Whatever words we get it out from our mouth, it is going to come back as an experience. No one ever taught me that I was worth loving or that I deserve good. And nobody taught me that life was here to support me. That's what. So we were never taught all these things in our school. Now we are learning at this age. I remember that as children, we would often call each other cruel or hurtful names and try to belittle one another. But why did we? Right? We always in school we bully others, right? We tell some bad words, hurtful words, and all. But why did we tell that? Why are we speaking all those words? Where did we learn such behavior? Look at what we were taught. Many of us were told repeatedly by our parents that we were stupid or dumb or lazy. We were a nuisance and not good enough. Sometimes we heard our parents say that they wished we had never ever born. Maybe we cringed when we heard these words, but little did we realize how deeply embedded the hurt and the pain would be. Right? All these things, all these negative words, it's just blabbering from our mouth. It is unconscious. Like, we sometimes we feel that you don't even mean those words, but it just comes out from your mouth because we are not filtering the words that we are coming. Okay, we are not thinking, okay, this is correct, this is wrong. It's just coming out. So the author is telling that take some time, take a pause and observe and see, like, be conscious and try to speak only positive words. So this is going to help define our thoughts. What are the thoughts that we get? And if we change our thoughts, our life is going to change. Okay, we'll stop here. And tomorrow we are going to continue with changing our self-talk. We are going to talk about how self-talk is very important. Thank you all. Any questions? Thank you.